Bad company breeds bad morals. For with Trump, his former mentor, Roy Cohn, and current fixer, thuggish dealmaker Michael Cohen, makes bad company a seamless thread. Call it from Cohn to Cohen. That Jewish thread laces Trump through Roy Cohn's mafia and Jewish real estate connections ever since his stab at cracking into the Manhattan market back in the 80s. Now he's got a new fix-it man, in the mold of Roy Cohn, with an unsavory background of his own, who now is in a fix himself.
Federal agents who raided the home and office of the president's attorney were looking for information about money paid to two women who claimed they had an affair with Mr. Trump before he was president. Here's Justice reporter Paula Reed.
Mr. Cohn, you said you're not worried at all?
I'm not worried. CBS cameras captured President Trump's personal attorney Michael Cohen walking in Manhattan this afternoon following FBI raids on his homes and offices earlier this week. In addition to seizing documents related to two women who claimed they had affairs with the president, investigators also were looking for records related to the Access Hollywood tape in which Mr. Trump was heard making vulgar comments about women.
Oh, hi,
Mr. Trump, how are you?
That's Trump's famous handshake, pulling the victim toward him. But Nancy O'Dell, co-host of the show, didn't greenlight the grab. She leaned away from him. I mean, she was a married woman at the time. Trump was married too, to Melania, and committing adultery is not a moral thing to do. Melania has a lot to complain about, and it looks like Trump's whining too.
As we get ready to go into the cabinet room where the president is meeting with his national security team.
So I just heard that they broke into the office of one of my personal attorneys, good man. And it's a disgraceful situation. It's a total witch hunt. I've been saying it for a long time. I've wanted to keep it down.
It's going to be a long time before this is over. Like Portnoy's complaint, Philip Roth's book about an overbearing Jewish mother who would barge into the bathroom to inspect her Jewish son's bowel movements. Mama Mueller is doing the same.
I think it's a disgrace. What's going on in this country, I think it's a disgrace.
The intended message to Mueller was clear. Your investigation is contaminated. Mueller remains silent, instead letting his work speak for itself.
This time inspecting a naughty son's bathroom sprees with porn stars and Playboy pinups.
We've learned it was the FBI's public corruption unit that raided President Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen. Sources tell CBS News the search warrants covered any evidence related to agreements Cohen made with adult film star Stormy Daniels and Playboy model Karen McDougal. They both claim they had affairs with Mr. Trump more than a decade ago.
Bad company breeds bad morals. You can't believe a word Trump says anymore. For when you can't separate fake news from real news, like staged chemical attacks in Syria by CIA, Mossad, and MI6 goons, then one wonders just who Trump's been hanging around with.
The new national security advisor had his fourth day on the job today. So far, in his 4 days on the job, he has wiped out the upper echelons of the National Security Council, and he has not replaced them.
With bona fide whores, or whores for the Israel lobby? Methinks it's both.